I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Runners off for second. Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
Well, I've got to imagine he's going on his own down there at first, because rarely would you see a team trying to put down a bunt and run. But they're going to wind up with runners at first and second after this, so it worked out okay in the end.
Here's Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he is in there. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Just don't be stupid up there. Don't chase balls out of the zone. Move guys along when the situation calls for it. Play the game.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Butler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Line drive to left. Cabrera is there. Let's see if they test it. Run comes across to score.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Shields pauses. First pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cabrera's after it. And that's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1 and the White Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a good sinker. Not necessarily his go-to pitch, but a pitch that can be effective and he will use, especially when he needs a ground ball.
Adam Eaton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the White Sox, right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And this is one guy you want to make earn his way on. Now, if you walk him, he can make it cost you with that speed of his.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Yeah, not what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
Number 12 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in it.
Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Softly on a line to third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose the location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
This is a nice job of just getting that bat head out in front. Makes contact with this pitch right on the barrel and just drives it over the shortstop's head to score that runner from third.
Here's Todd Frazier now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Too high, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And it is a run. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hicks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Yankee error, and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. It's the White Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Leading off the inning, Chase Headley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chase Headley.
Shields gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. With a moment now, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Jose Abreu coming from Cuba, everybody knew about what he could do at the plate offensively. But he's also making a name for himself defensively. He's made some incredible highlight reel plays. You know, a manager doesn't need his first baseman to be the greatest defensive player of all time. He just needs him to be reliable, and Abreu is just that.
Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Cabrera. He can't get there as it falls in. Around first, on his way to second now.
Nearly a great play out left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
Stepping in now, number 26, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
The 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
I think the decision to send him boils down to one thing. You're facing a guy that's very likely not going to give you a whole lot to work with. You've got to take your chances when they come around because there probably won't be too many of them. This time, didn't pan out.
Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Before the pitch, a move by Shields, and he's back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing hard liner to left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
The batter, left fielder.
So striding in, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against him already, and we're just in the second inning.
Aaron Hicks will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Shields jumps ahead here with a good fastball for strike one.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Here comes the 0-1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Cabrera going back. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Carlos Sanchez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A little bouncer. Romine gonna have to hurry. 1 away.
Batting 8, catcher, number 38.
Number 38 stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Gardner. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Leury Garcia gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. And we remain tied at 2 apiece. Starlin Castro is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Starlin Castro.
Shields sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the tag at the plate as he scores to make it a 3-2 game.
Now batting,
Chase Headley steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Number 26 stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
The 0-1 on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 12.
Number 12 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back to back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so
The
far.
first baseman, number
This is a
79,
type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Jose Abreu stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Fly ball out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ronald Torreyes is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop, Ronald Torreyes.
Shields is ready. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and a fly ball. Eaton on the move. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Wow, tough play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 12 onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Eaton will wait on it, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Melky Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here, 0-1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hicks moving to his left. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, he's given up the 2 runs in this ball game, but he has punched out 5 already as we take a look back through all 5 of those strikeouts. No question, he's definitely starting to settle down and getting into the flow of this game.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Lifted in the air out to right. Number 26 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Starlin Castro heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Shield steps into his windup, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Here's the DH, Billy Butler, as he lines this one out to center, and that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. The tag gets one. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Set to deal on 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Cabrera's there. And that ends the inning. Yanks held in check, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Carlos Sanchez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Sometimes when your offense hasn't really been able to put a whole lot together, this can be all it takes to get you started. Well, now you've got the leadoff man on base. You force the starter into the stretch right away, and things can maybe take off from here.
Number 38 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And, you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of. Ready on
3-1. Here's the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
A hit by pitch, then a walk. Things are starting to unravel on him out there a little bit. You've got to pull it together.
Now to the plate, Leury Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
A tag for one. So stepping in, Adam Eaton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Ground ball right side. Teixeira is up with it. The second for one. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
He nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base, and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Number 12 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Jose Abreu digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Romine waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox pick up just the 1. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Chase Headley steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And that is not good.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1.
And you know, he hasn't looked incredible out there on the mound so far, but he's pretty much done what he's needed to do. He's kept his guys in the game against a real good ball club.
And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing comes easy when this guy's out there on the mound. Those are 2 perfect pitches on the outside corner.
Hit hard to the right side. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 26.
Number 26 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air, out to right. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Melky Cabrera will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Under it is the right fielder. 1 down.
Third baseman number
And you know,
21.
he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Settling in now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And this usually stems from a guy that's sitting on a fastball. So when he gets that changeup, normally he's so far out on his front foot, he'll just hook it foul. But instead, this time he's able to stay back, keep his hands back just long enough to keep this one fair right down the line.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
1 out and a runner on second base. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Into the box now, Carlos Sanchez. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A man left for the White Sox. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale. Ronald Torreyes will dig in now. A single and a fly-out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, sometimes that's how these rallies start. Little fluke hit, and now they're in business to start things out.
Striding into the box, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Aaron Hicks ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Sales sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Oh, and he throws it away. The tag gets one. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and none left.
And leading off for the
Number 38 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
38.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out.
The center fielder, number 28, Leury Garcia.
Leury Garcia stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. And he just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
In now is Adam Eaton. Snap throw from the catcher. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Number 26 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Number 12 steps into the box. Here's the first pitch to him. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave one, still tied 3-3. Starlin Castro comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Line to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting.
He is fired up as he heads down to first base. He is now the go-ahead run, looking to put his team ahead.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Here's the DH, Billy Butler, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. There's one on to first, and Butler is a double play victim. 2 away now.
Well, it was a promising start to the inning. You get the leadoff man on in the tie ball game, but all that optimism comes crashing down here on the double play.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Jose Abreu digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Adam Warren is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Adam Warren.
Jose Abreu gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
A pretty good break to the curveball as we check it out on Swing Track. It's moving quite a bit, and you can see there an 11-inch break. That's an awfully tough pitch to hit.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase, but when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Hicks will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2.
Frazier.
Todd Frazier will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Played on the backhand.
Oh, that's just a bad break right there. He made a good pitch. He probably should be out of this inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Avisail Garcia stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he botches it. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting,
Carlos Sanchez strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Out in front of it, strike 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ground ball left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 for the Sox in the inning on this RBI triple. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 4-3 for the Sox. Carlos Rodon will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Number 22 has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Chase Headley will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Reined in. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Dustin Ackley will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Dustin Ackley.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
There goes the runner. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful.
Well, pretty clearly just playing for the tie right here. It's a nice job there of getting the bunt down. So the tying run's up to scoring position now with just one out.
Number 26 steps in now. Trying to hold the lead. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Robertson pauses. Here's the 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting,
Ronald Torreyes has a chance now to bring home the tying run, standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
This is line to left, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker, as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player.